So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim, so how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers, but he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself. Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
So it's down to business here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Swings in across. That is a brilliant interception. And now the breakaway. Trientes. And it's Camavinga. Mbappe. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Valverde to Guardiola. Hazard. And it's Guardiola. Oscar Mingueza. And he was quick to react. And that's been won straight back. Camavinga. And they've been given a corner. Guardiola! He will be livid with himself.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Alexander-Arnold. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Mingueza. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hazard can see things others simply cannot. Tries to play it through. Barcelona are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. And they can counter here. Vigo are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, well played, well played. Trientes. Mbappe. And it's with the keeper. Elustondo. Alexander-Arnold. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Aims beyond the defence. Azar. And it's Valverde. Turns back here, probably the best option. Jimenez.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Torrientes. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Lewandowski. Caught offside that time.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Guardiola is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Jimenez. Pass somewhat off target. He likes Moriba. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lewandowski. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it out wide. Camavinga. Torrientes! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. Down to business again.
Barcelona can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Looking to play him in. Engages and forces him off the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Quality ball. Mbappe receives it in a good position here, looking for the run. Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, there's a probing ball. And here's Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. It's a promising position. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Valverde crosses. Tries to get it clear. Plays a sharp little ball here. Big chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Defending of the desperate variety. Great vision. Mbappe! Radu breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. The message is clear, none shall pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
He likes Moriba. Oh, good spread. Vigo can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Azar. And Jimenez. Azar. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That is good strength. Nice physical challenge. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Well, that pass surprised everyone and not in a good way. Aspas, and Aspas! Camavinga can clear it away.
Cambio de jugadores.
So we have further activity on the bench here. And it's been taken short. He's found some space.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Iago Aspas. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Azar. And it's Alexander-Arnold. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Vigo really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hazard. Can he get on the end of this? He's picked his way through. Can he finish? It's in! And this is getting better and better. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Camavinga. Guardiola. And it's Trientes. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And it's Aspas. And the shot's on here. Getting up there! And he should have made them pay.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Now, what about a counter-attack? Azar. And that will be the final act. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin, a delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball, and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
We're up and running then.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Lewandowski. He's on it. Can he get away? Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. he's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or, indeed, getting too comfortable.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Alexander-Arnold. A lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. It's Camavinga. Torrientes. A probing pass. And that has been cleared. Torrientes is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's a really well-measured ball. Looking for the run. Space for him to turn and look. Big chance! And how good was that? He's got himself an absolute peach. That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Pamplona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Budimir. Now that's well seen too.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Played back into the centre. Pamplona are very much a team that like to work off a central target. Is that how you see them, Jim?
Yeah, I agree with that, Peter. They seem to have the right personnel, certainly on the delivery front. I'm sure there's a trigger to this, whether it's someone opening up the passing lanes or making a move into the box.
And he's gone backward here. Decent chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Hazard. Just eases him off the ball. Rosier. Now it's Budimir. Torrientes. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Lewandowski. He's found a way through. It's Lewandowski! And that would have been some goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Hazard can see things others simply cannot. And now the breakaway. Torrientes.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Budimir. Rosier. Hazard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now he's running away. No, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's it, 45 minutes up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Barcelona unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Mbappe! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Now it's Trientes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Galan. Now he's off and running. Trientes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get it through? And he's picked out the run. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, played right into his path. Now this could be a chance. Guardiola. Oh, that's a key interception. Barcelona still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Knocks it out wide. Flashes it across. Oh, good effort! And no mistake. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Jimenez spots it and intercepts.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 52.044 espectadores.
Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Lewandowski touches it back. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. It's played through for him. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And here's Mbappe, he's going for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Galan. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Pamplona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Out towards the flank. Ball's gone out of play. Pamplona have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21, el dorsal 14. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 16, El dorsal 41.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Well, that is one way to stop him. Hazard is the guilty party there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Tries to dink it, and a header! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A case now of complete control. Galan. That's going wide left. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe is having a shot! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
And it's been taken short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pamplona are looking to go forward now. Moy Gomez. And it's Galan. Lewandowski. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Galan. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's superb. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He's gone direct. Now, who's going to be first to this? Lewandowski. Now Mbappe. Played into space. That is a great pick out. And he's lost, and the shot! And there's a goal! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So could they be onto something here? Opts for safety. Passing is crisp and sharp. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Hazard. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were at Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords, the new look Camp Nou at its best. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
We are just getting started. And here's Mbappe, bout of passing here, Lewandowski! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Camavinga, Trientes, and it's Camavinga. That's Guardiola. Camavinga, and the return pass. Back where it came from. This is a promising build-up. And Azar. And it's Guardiola. Alexander-Arnold plays the return pass. And it's Azar. Has a look and plays it forward. Well-timed, excellent interception. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Looking for a runner. Deftly away. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Valverde. That's an imaginative pass. Look at the space here. It's Lewandowski! Goal! Barcelona! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Barcelona already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's found a way through. Oh, good ball. And the finish! And that was very necessary. He doesn't look too happy with that. Tries to get it clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Lewandowski. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Valverde. And it's Jimenez. It's Camavinga. Passing nice and neat. Azar. Opts for safety. And it's Jimenez. And Jimenez. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That is ended up in no man's land. Barcelona looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Guardiola. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. And he's managed to get free. Threads one in. Now this could be a chance. And that's really well manoeuvred. Camavinga, searching pass he's played there. He's found space here. And it's Camavinga. And here's Azar. Studientes! And there's a goal. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
They get a throw in. Oh, that's a key interception. So, a temporary halt to the action.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So the action resumes. Now it's Lewandowski, and here's Mbappe, and he was quick to react. The pass has gone astray, and here's Mbappe, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jimenez spots it and intercepts. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Here comes the cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, Red, nice interception. Pressing high and with purpose. He's not got that quite right. Elustombo. Almost an hour gone. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has been slung wide. And that's another good win of the ball. Elustombo. Azar. Elustombo. And it's Azar. Alexander-Arnold. Spread to the right. To Guardiola. Trientes does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good-looking ball. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Trientes, lovely, and he shoots! And yes, it's there! They are playing them off the park. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Burgos can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Azar. Guardiola is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. The ball's gone astray. Nicely aimed pass. Tries to pass it through. He's in a good position, takes a shot! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get on the end of this? No, that's been intercepted. Now he's off and running.
Well, that was well...
Could be danger here. Oh, he shapes to shoot! And he steered it beyond the post.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Camavinga. And it's Guardiola. Trientes. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hazard at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. And here's Mbappe. Trientes. Camavinga. Trientes. And it's Guardiola. Oh, that's nice. Tries one from range. Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
That's travelling a long way. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And the shot! And it's in! That was a given. It always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Gol. El dorsal
And when the manager
7.
called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Valverde claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little... So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, Peter, you can dress it up any way you like, but we all know what we're in for.
And there's no point trying to pretend otherwise. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got away.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Barcelona are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short. It looked avoidable. He's having a pop! He doesn't look too happy with that.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
And it's Olmo. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Dani Olmo. He's had it taken off him.
Dani Olmo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Lopez. And he's in on goal. He takes a shot. It's a loose ball. Mendy can clear it away. And it's Pedri. Bellingham does well to get it back. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Now it's Mbappe. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And a great opportunity to open this. He's having a go. They want to be quick to recover this. Gavi. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield.
He's having a hit! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He is starved of space. Oh, he's having a go! He's got away with one there. João Cancelo. Fermin making good progress. Tries to play it through. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. João Cancelo. Valverde. Oh, that's a key interception. Gavi. Oh, good spread. Bargi gets a good foot in there. Bellingham. And it's Valverde. Showing great feet there. He's shifting through the gears here. Brahim Diaz. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Alexander-Arnold. Fermin running with the ball. Can he finish? Oh, off the bar. Oh, terrible mistake. And he scores! No, flags up on the far side.
He went just a smidgen too early, Peter.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Bargi. And it's Olmo. Vinicius Junior. Dani Olmo. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. Fermin. Barcelona could counter here. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. What's going wide left? And here's Bellingham. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, that's well spotted. João Cancelo. Bargi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Valverde. He'll try from distance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Bargi.
Un minuto de descuento.
Bellingham. Tries from a long way out. Oh, fine stop from the... And the referee has blown for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Back on the way then. So the first half brought no goals. Knocks it out wide. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward, and it's Gavi. There will be a throw-in. Bellingham. Rudiger.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Mbappe. Dani Olmo. And this is Lewandowski. And he's had it nicked away. Brahim Diaz. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opponent. He's gone for goal! Araujo spots it and intercepts. Now it's Lewandowski. Bellingham. Bargi. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were...
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a fine interception. Dani Olmo! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Mendy. Oh, that's ambitious. Araujo to Cancelo. Just about within shooting range. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Dani Olmo. Gavi. And Koundé. Bargi. He has found the way through. Out of play for a throw. Bellingham. That's a sharp pass. Vinicius Junior. Now there's a fine ball. Barchi. Out towards the flank. Gavi. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Gavi. Now it's Lewandowski. Bellingham.
Madrid really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Lewandowski, pinches it off him. Referee's given a throw. Well timed, excellent interception. João Cancelo. Now it's Lewandowski. Barchi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
When you're struggling for numbers, you try to create that defensive compactness and conserve energy, but fatigue begins to play a much bigger role, and it may well yet make all the difference here.
Pass somewhat off target.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Gavi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Barchi. He is through here. Shapes to shoot! So near, and yet so far. And that's the end of the game. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Oh no, this does not look good. Vinicius Junior. Pau Kubasi can get it clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now, oh, he's been caught napping. Lewandowski. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Mendy kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bellingham. Pedri running with intent. Fermin. The ball has bounced loose now.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And smartly reclaimed. And that has left him in a heap. Mbappe. Gavi. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Lewandowski. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Lopez. Oh, that's fabulous. He's free, he has... And a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Madrid are looking to go forward now. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Gavi. Nicely weighted ball. Mendy calmly anticipates. Not the most accurate pass. A lot of space ahead of him. Dani Olmo! Bellingham. And it's Valverde. João Cancelo. Fermin. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Another pass just keeps... And the shot! That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Lewandowski. Mendy gets over and intercepts. And it's Valverde. Valverde. That's destined for the flank. Ball is over the line. Dani Olmo. Great vision. That looks a cracking ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Lopez. Nicked it back promptly. Little pass back. Always goal side.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Lopez. And it's Cancelo.
Madrid are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Dani Olmo. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Vinicius Junior. Tries from a long way out, but he's left disappointed. And that brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Knocks it out wide. Bellingham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Played out to the left flank.
That's going in strongly.
Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Chooses to go crossfield. Barcelona, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Mbappe. Dani Olmo. And here's the chance to counter. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Dani Olmo. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Bellingham. Well-timed, excellent interception. This is a promising build-up. Pass somewhat off target.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's got away from him.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.847
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Pau Kubasi does well not to be outdone there. Well, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. And here's Lewandowski.
Lewandowski really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Shot a goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. He is through here. And here's Valverde. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Shifted it to the flank. And it's Bellingham. Looking tidy in possession here. Now it's Lewandowski. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Great ball if he can get there. Lewandowski. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Barcelona appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same result.
Just about up to 75 minutes. And he's let fly! Gavi. Badji. And this is Lewandowski. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's neat.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
It's Lewandowski! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's been shifted off it. And it's Lewandowski. Rudiger wins the duel this time. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Badji. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's looking wide. He's in a great position here, and he's got the beating of his man. And here's Vinicius Junior.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the shot! He's got away with one there. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Alexander-Arnold goes short. That has not gone well. And now they can spring out of defence. Spread it left. So that's it. It is all over. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I think all things considered.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
We are just getting started. Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Nuno Mendes has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nice control. Vitinha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He is through here. That's good play. Oh, the movement is slick. Vitinha! No, just not quite.
Vitinha just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Had too much room. It was one of those instances when desperate measures were called for, and it was a reckless lunge.
This wonderful save by Martinez. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Bruno Fernandes, he is onto this. Picked out brilliantly. Martinez. Now it's Dybala. Now it's Martinez. And he's straight offside. That is ended up in no man's land. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I'm going to highlight somebody with special talents, maybe a special mentality, and it's this guy, Emi Martinez. As a goalkeeper, he is just a big presence. He's a big strength in the team, and we know he has a reputation for gamesmanship. He has a reputation of trying to get in the heads of his opponents, and it all comes with a lovely personality and a different character, and it's good to see that in the game.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pedro Neto. Tagliafico wins the duel this time. Out towards the flank. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Great chance! That is decidedly lacking.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a really well-measured ball. And a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. And he shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the first moment of real significance.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
McAllister. He can run onto that. Martinez receives it in a good position here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Leao providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
He's beaten the last man. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former.
There's the shot! Well taken goal. They are purring, truly purring. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Good read, needed to be. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, and a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Argentina find a position of real strength now. Pedro Neto. Pass somewhat off target. Taken back almost at once. And this is Messi. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. One sweeping move executed with depth. And that is indeed the final act. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Portugal are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a decent chance! And there's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Argentina are... And the finish! And a neat finish! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. McAllister. Dybala. Molina has it out wide and in space. Messi plays it short. Dybala proves just a little bit too strong. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. Rafael Leao. That's very neat. And he's managed to get free. Vitinha. Portugal really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Now it's Alvarez. He's had a shot! Oh, good finish! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Argentina are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. That's going to go a long way. Throw in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Ronaldo was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Portugal have a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. McAllister defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And Dybala! Dybala! Superb! sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves.
Real chance! Goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him. Cristiano Ronaldo! No, got right underneath it. Tagliafico. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found a way past. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has not gone well. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's McAllister. De Paul. That's going wide left. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. Oh, that's a fine interception. Driving on and making good progress. Ronaldo had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Knocks it into space. Oh, good take in a good area. Good ball, good take. And that is expertly dealt with. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, played right into his path. Lovely feet. He has found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Alvarez gets flagged offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Molina. Dybala. And it's McAllister. And he's had it nicked away. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now it's Martinez. He's what takes a shot! And that's a sharp finish! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Molina has it in a wide position. Oh, robust challenge. Pedro Neto. And that's it. Portugal cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling at times. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter. And
Portugal have a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? And he's lifted it over. Tagliafico. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, strongly challenged there. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Rodrigo de Paul, is one of the very best when it comes to moving the ball into the final third. And the stats...
Real chance! And he's gone looking for safety. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Now that looks a decent ball. He's found space here. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Alvarez. Goes looking wide. It's a promising position. Chance to deliver. Oh, good line! Goal! Argentina! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, well played. Quality ball. And this is Dybala. Knocks it into space. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Alvarez. Diogo Dalot. Played in by Dalot. Molina is there, and he can get that clear.
Rafael Leao really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was...
Oh, shooting chance! And that's in! They are purring, truly purring. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are...
Shapes to shoot! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
A case now of Cristiano Ronaldo! And a neat finish! They're back within reach! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind.
And he shoots! Oh, good finish! It's all becoming so easy. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Goes for a shot! That has not gone well. Bernardo Silva going forward. Rafael Leao. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo powering forward here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's been slipped through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is Dybala. And he decides to cross it. Oh, what has happened here? Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. De Paul, just past the 40th minute mark. Bruno Fernandes. And that is out of play. Martinez. McAllister. Dybala. Now it's Dybala. And he's picked out the run. Nuno Mendes. So what can they make of this? De Paul.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Great ball if he can get there. And he's managed to get free. Rafael Leao. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned
E
rest.
vamos dar todas as boas-vindas aos nossos jogadores.
So the action resumes. Portugal not having the rob of the green at the moment. They are trailing. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rafael Leao providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And he's had it nicked away. Martinez threads one in. And this is Messi. Just a keep and a shot! He's got a goal! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Now it's Messi. Alvarez. Oh, that was vital.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Martinez, and Martinez! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now it's Alvarez, and he's following up! And he's stuck it away! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Argentina are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. McAllister. De Paul. Tries to play it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Diogo Costa claims comfortably. Diogo Dalot. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. De Paul. Pedro Neto. Looking for options for movement. Diogo Dalot picks it up out wide. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Portugal get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the through ball. He's being urged to shoot. Tries a shot! Well taken goal. And It is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. This is a gloriously greedy performance. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he finish? It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Portugal are down to 10 men. So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
Well, distance doesn't dissuade him. He has the requisite power.
Bruno Fernandes. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Rafael Leao. He is through here. And the shot! And that's a good finish. That was a given. It always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
At least that has given... Great chance! Goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. 5 minutes left on the clock. Lisandro Martinez cuts out the pass. Martinez. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. McAllister. Dybala. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. De Paul to McAllister. And here's Dybala. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's McAllister. Good ball, good take. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Diogo Dalot has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly where he wants. He'll always back himself.
Molina. Oh, he's having a go! And that's it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to